This is Absentis, and I'm joined here with SeaGnome, and we will be commentating CheeseGrater's MLG games at the recent event in DC. We have CheeseGrater spawning as the green Zerg at the top right-hand corner, and his opponent, Orb, the Team Liquid streamer, as the orange Protoss in the bottom left-hand corner. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the event, SeaGnome?
Okay, so MLG, probably the biggest StarCraft 2 event in North America. It's a double elimination bracket, at least the one in DC was, and I think all of them are. And so there's a lot of great players at this event. We've got Idro, we've got In Control, we've got Huck, we've got Kiwikaki, a lot of great players, and also Orb, who's the Team Liquid streamer, and CheeseGrater, a Redditor.
Yeah, so that's why we decided to choose those events. There are so many games that, of course, not everybody's games can be casted, and usually they stick with the pros. So, as you said, CheeseGrater is a Redditor, so we're going to cast his games. We're on Blistering Sands right now, and it looks like Orb is doing a choke at his... He's doing a wall off at his choke. He's got one gateway down, so he'll either be putting on a forge or another gateway. Okay, two gateways. So this is going to allow him to expand fairly safely and put some early two-gate pressure with Zealots on his opponent.
Yeah, I don't really like two gates on this map. Well, because it's hard to do it in this position and both put on a lot of pressure early on with those producing out of both gateways and then expand after that, because a lot of the time it'll either be really, really successful and you'll just win there, or it'll be completely countered and then you're going to be spending a lot of money keeping alive and you won't be able to transition into taking your base very easily. CheeseGrater is going to be able to scout this and put down that pool at a normal timing, and he does have gas already up, so we will be getting speedlings pretty quick.
Yeah, and it is worth mentioning that this is after the 1.1.2 patch. Oh, fuck, I'm not even recording. Sorry about that. So Orb is... so we have the Roach with a range of 4 now, which means that we're going to be seeing less effectiveness if he's trying to put cannons behind that choke, because roaches will be able to hit them. The first zealot out for Orb now. Not the first. The first one is just coming up his ramp right now. It's going to be joining up with that probe, and a bunch of Zerglings coming out. CheeseGrater pulling a few drones as well. I should be able to fend this off, no problem. But there are 2 more zealots coming.
Yeah, really nice micro there from CheeseGrater, and great attempt by Orb, but the probe was just too low on life, and CheeseGrater was able to just take it out really, really quickly. Now, these Lings should be able to fend off these Zealots. They won't really want to engage head-on, but if the Zealots try to push in, they should be able to do decently, especially with that Queen to back them up.
Yeah, once on creep, he should be in a pretty good place. That Roach Warren is done. CheeseGrater is almost finished with Ling speed. He's now making his first roaches. Now engaging on the ramp. Now he's pulling back. That's wise. His opponent Orb is getting a forge up to get those cannons going. Because as of now, he doesn't have a Cybernetics core, so he can't make any ranged unit. Just Zealots. He's got 4 at the bottom of CheeseGrater's ramp and 2 more coming. It looks like he might be pushing up now for another attack.
Yeah, but the roaches are out, which means that these zealots are just completely ineffective. He's going to need a lot to try and engage these roaches if he wants to at all. And roaches, they're going to be able to break through this front very, very easily. So this is what I was talking about earlier in the game when I said the push is either extremely successful or thoroughly countered.
Yeah, and roaches are really great for cutting zealots even before the patch, and now they're even just that much better. There is a cannon going up. It should be finished in time. Might be able to help ward off those Zerglings, but not going to be able to do too much. These roaches and these Zerglings should be able to do quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, and Orb trying to engage over here, but he's not really going to be able to get much done. Even if he takes down all the Zerglings, it's really the roaches that he needs to be worried about. So, and there we go. CheeseGrater just working away at those gateways now.
Yeah, like I was mentioning earlier, the cannon behind there can't hit those roaches anymore. Cannon has a range of 7, and it used to be before any roaches trying to target gateways would be getting hit. But now that additional range of 4 instead of 3 allows them to hit with impunity. and CheeseGrater is also starting to work at the back rocks with all of his Zerglings.
Yeah, I really like this play. I mean, you're not going to be using those links for much anyway, so just having whittle away at those back rocks. And looks like Orb actually doing a nice job over there planting down another gateway, even though it's just going to die. CheeseGrater's got a little bit of a concave around this gateway, so he's going to be able to whittle it down really, really quickly. And Orb probably isn't going to be able to deal with this very well.
No, he's thrown up another kind of emergency gateway to block off, and another cannon behind. He only has one stalker out before that other gateway goes down, so he's in a really bad position. That stalker even trapped now, and focusing his attention on the back rocks. Orb does not have vision of these back rocks, so he's going to be in for a huge surprise once they go down and all his Zerg units start streaming in.
Yeah, he's got nothing in the main, no cannons at all, and he can barely... Okay, he actually can't produce. He can make cannons and probes right now. And, yeah, CheeseGrater just going to walk in here and win the game, I assume.
Yeah, there's two more gateways going down, but these roaches really... There's nothing to fend off against them. I think his stalker managed to get free. Yep. But right now, yeah, he has barely any probes. And CheeseGrater calls a good game.
Yeah, very nice. So CheeseGrater going up 1-0 against Orb, and this is a best of 3, so we'll be going on to the next match.